this is Heidi Grant, and we are going to continue our discussion of using blogs in the classroom with a look into how blogs can help you enhance parent communication. Throughout this section, you will see how you can set up a blog as a way for others to see what's going on in your classroom. We will explore why blogs are an advantage over a regular class website. We'll take a look at how blogs can enhance student and parent communication outside of the classroom, and we'll look at what you should include on your own class blog. So why should you choose a blog over a regular classroom website? There are several reasons why a traditional website fails to communicate as well as a blog when looking into one's classroom. Will Richardson, author of the book Blogs, Wikis, Podcasts, and Other Powerful Web Tools for the Classroom, talks about why blogs are the new wave of online communication. Richardson states that one major complaint about school websites is that few of them are updated on a regular basis. Websites are considered static in that they're often updated and made once a year and left as is without giving up-to-date information. Blogs, on the other hand, are constantly added to and changed in order to reflect what's currently happening. Although some information on a blog can stay consistent, blogs are generally added to on a daily or weekly basis. Additionally, blogs contain an archive that allows the reader to go back through all of the information ever posted throughout the year, so that nothing is ever lost or erased. This also allows reflection throughout the year, as students and parents can go back through the archives to look back at all of the information that's ever been posted. Another advantage over a website is the ease of use that blogs provide. Most blogging websites are set up in a similar format to that of any Microsoft application. There is little code involved, unlike when setting up a website. In order to blog, you simply create a new post, type in the information, and post it to your site. Blogs are very user-friendly, and teachers can even get their students involved in updating the class blog to communicate to outsiders what's happening. Finally, blogs help to provide a window into the student classroom. Blogs are a way for teachers and students to reflect on daily happenings and events. This allows those who are not present to see what's happening regularly and to feel as though they're a part of the classroom environment. Blogs can have a profound effect on the way that students and parents look at the classroom experience. Often, when a child comes home from school, they're asked what they did or learned that day from their parents. And generally, the response from a child is, "Nothing." With a blog, the parents no longer have to accept this answer. A blog allows a two-way communication between teachers and students and their parents. Teachers can get input from their class each day about what to include on the blog. Students can reflect on the happening and going-ons in the classroom that should be shared on the blog. Parents can then check to see what's happening throughout the school year. The format of a blog naturally invites reflective thinking. According to Sylvia Tulciano, author of the blog Languages, reflection on the classroom experience can happen in many ways throughout the blogging process. Students are reflecting when they are deciding the information to share on the blog. They're also reflecting on the learnings and discussions that have been had throughout the day or week. The reflections also happen at home, when conversations are being had between parents and students about the information that's posted on the blog. A blog is a constant work in progress. The information is never static, but always added to. Parents will be able to share learning conversations and events from their child's classroom virtually at home. They can sit with their child and ask questions about different posts and start conversations about learning that took place in the classroom. This again helps the child revisit their own experience and enhance their learning beyond the classroom. So what information should you include on your blog in order to effectively communicate with those outside of your classroom? According to Richardson, a blog should contain information to increase communication with parents and staff, post pictures and student work, keep the yearly calendar, and create a community around the site. Some important features to include in your class blog would be important information about the classroom and the teacher, including discipline policies, homework notes, and contact information, daily or weekly homework assignments so that parents can understand the homework and students can review what's expected of them, class updates and daily or weekly news reports. This will allow students to reflect on the important information that was learned throughout the day or week and give parents an idea of what was learned and what to talk about at home. Also, it would be good to include a calendar of events or important information and dates, pictures of students and student work so that parents can see what's happening, and any useful websites that are being used in the class that students can also be using at home. All of these things work together to create a window into the classroom. Now let's take a look at my own class blog so that you can see how I effectively use a blog to enhance communication between parents and the classroom. I've set up my blog through Google Blogger, which is an easy classroom blogging website. I use my blog to effectively communicate to parents all of the things that we're doing in our class. Parents love to have a window into our classroom so that they can see special projects, class videos, pictures of their students learning, and important information about our classroom. As you can see on my blog, I have 4 tabs that I update on a regular basis. The first tab is the home page. This is where our posts are updated regularly. In my home page, I post on my blog generally 2 to 3 times a week to update parents about information that we're doing in class. As you can see, I can easily post videos to our blog so that parents can get an idea of special projects or lessons that we're doing throughout the year. As you scroll down, you can also see that I post about special events and happenings in our class. I often include pictures and video slideshows so that parents can see pictures of the special events and happenings. Here you can see an example of some useful websites that I've included on our site. These are websites that I also give to my students daily in a center. And then when they're posted online, the parents can use the websites at home with their students to continue the learning. Another special thing that I put on the blog is student work. The students do videos once a year when they're the superstar of the class, and those videos can be posted on the blog so that the parents can see them at home. In addition to the superstar videos, parents can also get a window into our classroom through special projects that we do and lessons that we do, and all of these things can be posted on the blog. Here's another example of a lesson that we did in class. Pictures can easily be added to a post so that students and parents can see and reflect on the lessons that we've done. Going back up to the top, I can show you another link that we have in our classroom blog, which is our class calendar. The class calendar is set up through Google Calendar and can easily be embedded onto the blog. The Google Calendar provides an information about any important information that's happening in the classroom, including special events, holidays, and special things that are happening. In addition to events, I also make sure to update my class volunteer schedule so that parents can easily check the calendar to see when they're coming in to volunteer in our classroom. In addition to the classroom calendar, you can see that there's always a list of important dates on the side of the blog. These are updated regularly so that parents can see an instant snapshot of the happenings in our classroom. Back up to the top, there's another link to a page about Mrs. Grant, and this is just a basic biography of me as well as my classroom policies and behavior policies. And included on this is contact information so that students and parents can easily get in touch with me. And finally, the last link is useful links. This will take parents to a list of useful websites that we use in our classroom. These are all websites that we've visited throughout the year in our class that the students can then visit at home. And in addition to putting them in the useful links, I also make a post of them so that parents and students can look at them in the posts and continue to read them throughout the year. At the bottom of any blog is a blog archive. This is an opportunity for you to see all of the blog posts that were done throughout the year. So parents and students can go back to all of the different blog posts throughout the year so that they can see what it is that we were working on in all the various months of the year. When you're setting up a classroom blog, it's very easy to do. Here you can take a look at my overview of my classroom blog. This gives me a snapshot into who's viewing my blog and how often it's being viewed. This page also shows you how many posts I have the comments that are on each post, and how many times the pages have been viewed. In order to create a new post, all I need to do is simply click on New Post, and it will take me to a posting page where I can simply type in the title and the information that I want to post. And just like a Microsoft document, I can change the font, I can add a link, I can easily add pictures and videos to make the post more interactive. So again, this is a great way to enhance communication between parents and students into your classroom, where they can see opportunities of what we're doing in class and easily continue the conversation and the learning when you get home. Thank you for joining us.